Hey, welcome to Planet Hex Review Time. I'm Andrew Horn. This is the short episodes that I put out in the week where I cover something that I've rediscovered, discovered anew, or just wanted to revisit and see if it was as good as I remember it. At the weekends, I put out the full-length Planet Hex episodes where I cover VHS and pop culture and music and geekery and stuff like that. So please do like and subscribe if you like that sort of thing. On this episode, I'm talking about Puppet Master. It's one of those movies where I think I needed to revisit it to see if I actually enjoyed it as much as I told myself I enjoyed it, because it's just been a while since I watched the original one. So I've cracked out the DVD. I don't have it on VHS anymore, which I feel terrible about. My Puppet Master tapes, of which there were several, were some of the ones that fell victim to the great VHS culling of a couple of years ago, which I really regret. I needed the money at the time, and my not priceless but very, very valuable collection is all gone, mainly gone. I've got 3 shelves of VHS still, but I do miss some of the special tapes, so you never know, I might get those back at some point. But I love all things Charles Band and Full Moon Features and Empire, which is the company Charles Band oversaw before Full Moon. Now this is one of the earliest, if not the earliest, my mind's gone blank, movie put out by Full Moon. If you're not familiar with Full Moon movies, they do like low budget action, sci-fi, horror, comedy, and occasionally rather risque movies. And they had a kind of heyday in the VHS era. Some glorious things there. I'm a huge fan of that company. There is in fact a video on my channel about how much I want to write for that company. But one of the things that was a big hit for them was Puppet Master, which has spawned, God, I've lost count of the sequels. I might be up to like 15 sequels now or something, and there's more to come. And it is basically about killer puppets who come to life and attack people. And it's got some glorious, glorious characters in it. You know, there's Blade there, like on the cover. There's Tunneler, Pinhead, Ms. Leech. Who else was there? Blade, Jester. Yeah. Oh, this was the original movie that kicked it all off, where bunch of characters brought together in a hotel for various reasons are attacked and hunted down by these killer puppets who were originally given life by the puppet master himself, Andre Toulon, many years previously. It's got a lot going for it, this movie. It is a really good highlight of the VHS era. If you wanted some fun and you needed something you could rely on, it would be one of the Puppet Master movies. While they've not all been of the same standard as this one, they have all been entertaining in some fashion, and I even cursed the Puppet Master, which wasn't brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a lot of fun. So, Puppet Master, does it hold up? Yes, and that is, I would say, down to a really good score, some really good direction, some fair to middling performances. You're not going to get ideal performances from the entire cast in these movies, but they are definitely passable and enjoyable. But the thing that really makes this, that gives it its heart and gives it its longevity, is the puppets themselves for me, because the people that were able to move them around and put characterization into inanimate objects, and you know, these are not the most high-tech puppets ever seen on a movie. They're not like Labyrinth style or, you know, Henson level, just from budgetary constraints and other limitations there, but they are really really good and really convincing. And there's a nice mixture of some puppetry, there's a little bit of live action, there's a little bit of stop motion, and it mixes together really well and gives it a really nice creepy atmosphere. Some of the kills in this are pretty gross. They're not like massively gory, but some of them do make you crawl, my skin crawl somewhat. Definitely when Ms. Leech is vomiting up leeches to attack people with. But Puppet Master holds up really, really well, and I have the utmost respect for the people that are involved with it. And yeah, I still want to write for Full Moon, so Charles Band, if you're watching this, you know where to find me, mate. You know, I'm sure you could have a look in your inbox and find the emails where I was bugging you for weeks on end. But yes, Puppet Master. I'm going to follow this up by rewatching some of the other rest of the series, because it is damn well worth watching. Do check it out if you never have. Bear in mind, it's an 80s movie, so it will not have the same level of effects or production that you may expect from a lot of horror movies, but it is a damn fine viewing experience for anyone of a certain age, and indeed anyone that just wants a good time watching a crazy horror movie. Yes, Puppet Master, check it out. So I'm Andrew Horton, that is my review of Puppet Master, the original Puppet Master, and I'm really grateful that you watched it. If you like this sort of thing, please do like and subscribe, stick around for more reviews on the channel, and you can also come back at the weekend for a full-length Planet Hex every weekend. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Planet Hex Review Time.